Okay, here we are. Didn't think I'd have to make a video like this before, but you know, here we go. We're about to get this situated. So, this is a bit of a video depicting the situation that's going on as of right now. And the situation is a little bit of a iffy one, but everything should be fine, everything should be alright. I'm just letting you know, the channel is not going away or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. This is merely just me letting you guys know the situation completely and 100% so that we can keep going and we can make more things happen. So, what is the issue? Well, the issue is recently, just today, which today is the 29th of May, and it's now a little past 3 o'clock, the channel ended up getting demonetized, and the demonetization reason was due to the fact that the content that I had been putting out, they had deemed it to be a reused set of content. Now, what that basically means is that the content has been put onto the channel and has not been edited or changed or anything of that nature, and it's basically just me pulling something from another channel to my channel. And that basically, it's basically plagiarism in a way. That's basically what it means, or what I have come to realize that it means. So, as you all probably know, yeah, none of my stuff is reused content. If the content is a fan dub, the voices are changed and the video is shortened, so it's not like it's the full video. And not only that, if it is a fan dub of something like an anime such as the Persona 3 fan dub, the video is not monetized in any sort of way. The video had not been monetized, the video was demonetized actually, so that no money could be made off that video. And I did that because I knew that there was a chance that the video could get copyright stricken. And that's what brings me to my next segment. The day that it happened, which technically is today as of recording, nothing really came to me. I didn't get a copyright claim, I didn't get a copyright strike, it was just instantaneous demonetization. And it was literally out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere. I got the email. I had woken up and I looked at my phone and I got the email, and I darted to see if it was the case or if it was the truth. And lo and behold, demonetization. There was nothing that I could really do about it. There was nothing that I could take off. It was just instantaneous demonetization, and I had not gotten a strike or a claim. Which claims really don't hurt you. It just makes it to where that specific video is just unable to be monetized. So I did not get any strikes. I had been clean with everything. I didn't do anything to really mess up the guidelines. Pornographic material wasn't there. Things of that nature. It was just not there. It was not there whatsoever, and it just came as a shock to me. So, of course, I'm over here thinking about what the reason is and why it is that it could have been demonetized. And it all came back to one thing. Helluva boss. Yes, the thing that my channel started off on and was and had as the backbone and all that and whatnot. It was the only thing that I could think of that was the problem. Now, this happened before. I tried to get my channel monetized before, and for some reason they had deemed that my channel was reusing content, and it wasn't until after I removed the opening for the Helluva Boss, the Human, and the Hellhound where it actually stated that I was eligible for the thing. Later on, I used the same opening, but the opening was at the beginning of every video, so it wasn't really rehashing or reusing content. Now the thing is that I have no idea whether or not that could be the case, but it's the only thing on my channel that could really even be seen as reused content. Everything else that I've done has not been reused content whatsoever. It's been edited by me, or if it's a fan dub, it is not monetized, so it's not actually there to be obtaining money in any sort of way or any sort of fashion. Because of this, the only thing that I can think of would actually be the Helluva Boss, Human, and the Hellhound, Which, if that is the case, then that would have to mean that the individual that actually got to YouTube and told him to do this would have had to been VivziePop or Vivian Madrano. I'm not sure if that is the case, so don't go freaking trying to attack nobody, because that's not the fucking case, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I am doing a series, or the series is based off of a already existing IP. It is owned by somebody else. It is not my creation. It is not anything of that nature. So I really can't do anything about it. And I really can't try to talk to the person or anything like that if that is the case, because it is their brand. It's their own series. It's their own thing. And I can't really do anything to try and stop it. Now, again, this is all speculation, but it's the only thing that I can actually make into account as to what could be the reason why, or could be the reasoning for why I was demonetized. So because of this, that means that all the funds that go into the Human and the Hellhound and anything else that I create is basically null and void. I really don't have any other method of making cash through the YouTube page. Now, does that mean that I'm quitting YouTube? Hell no. Y'all have been there for me from the very beginning, and y'all have been able to just really raise my self-esteem in a lot of ways, really make me feel good, you know? So it would be a disservice of me to just quit YouTube and just say, I'm done, I'm finished. This is all this is basically just me going through a bit of a hurdle. And through this hurdle, I'm going to make sure that everything still continues to be amazing, and I'm able to create things for all of you guys. So what is gonna change? Well, there is a few things. For example, the Human and the Hellhound, if it is the reason why, I am going to have to do something about that. Since the Human and the Hellhound takes so much time to make, and it takes a lot of things to do it, such as art being made, music being made, and the voice actors, I am going to have to do something in regards to that. As of right now, most likely what I'll end up having to do is that Human and the Hellhound episodes are going to have to be moved over to Patreon. Yes, I am saying it's going to be moved to Patreon, but however, hear me out though. It's not like I'm putting it underneath a tier that's going to be $100 or $50. No. We ain't doing that shit, alright? The tier is not going to be very much. It's going to be around $2.50, since that is around the lowest that you can go without it being a full dollar. So $2.50 seems like a reasonable tier or tier price for it, so that we can keep going. Plus, it also allows me to continue making stuff for you guys, because it's really gonna take a hit, because as of this moment, there is a chance that, you know, the amount of money that I'll be making from the Human and the Hellhound, from the videos and audio dramas, it's going to really lessen, and it's going to be so much smaller, just so much smaller as of this particular point in moment. So that means it's going to take way longer for episodes to be made. So that's not the only thing too. The other thing is that the channel will push more towards the original content that I have going. Zeke and Fiend is one of them, and there's 2 other audio dramas that I'm going to be working on as well that's going to push itself further. This, in itself, is basically me saying, don't worry, there are more content that's going to be there, amazing content that each has its own thing that could be very well received, and will be very well received, because it's incredible. Trust me. The Zeke and Fiend is being worked on as of right now, the next episode, and I myself, as well as my co-writer, Fiend's House on Twitter, we work really hard for it. Really hard for it. Not to mention, we also have a couple of other ones, one being written by myself and my own mother, which is a more of an anime type-esque version, which is the Reaper one, as well as the Kung Fu Hustle, which is basically it's basically getting a rename, since it was called Kung Fu Hustle before, but it's getting a rename, so do not fret. There is going to be a whole lot of other stuff that you guys will be able to be a part of and be able to watch and see. Now, in terms of streams are still going to keep happening. Tuesday streams are still going to happen. Sunday streams with the cast every now and again will also happen as well. No need to worry about that. I'm not quitting with streams. Streams are still going to be a thing. The only thing that is going to be different is that super chats and everything of that nature will not be around. However, if you are still feeling generous, which I'm not saying is required, please know that. All I'm saying is that if you do want to still donate, you still can. There will be a link in the description where you can actually click that, and then you'll be able to donate through there, and it goes straight to PayPal. It does not go to anything else. It goes straight to PayPal, and it does not have to go through any checks and balances through YouTube. No cuts taken, none of that garbage. It's just straight to PayPal, straight to videos, and straight to making sure that I can create more stuff for you guys. Not only that, too, I may end up streaming more days too. It all really depends. Since the whole monetization thing is kind of taking a hit, it will definitely at least take my mind off of things to keep me going and keep me positive, since I really like doing things with you guys. All in all, a couple of changes, but at the heart of it, it's still Demon Dagger Productions, and it's still going to create much more content for you guys, so that I myself can stretch the old creativity wings, as they say. Not only that, but also being able to basically have more interactions with you guys, because I really do enjoy interacting with you all. I enjoy you guys watching the content, leaving your own comments, leaving your own thoughts, and hell, I even love seeing all of you guys' ideas and your theories on what's going to happen with each of the audio dramas and everything of that nature. It just makes me so happy to see you guys just have at it and have fun, and to know that you guys enjoy what is being created. Not just through my own hands either, through the hands of many of my friends and many of people that I've met throughout the many months of me working on YouTube. And to know that I've gotten this far, and to just quit because of demonetization, hell no, that ain't gonna happen. I say as if it's just myself. We all, as a collective, have created and made a foothold on many things in not only the Helluva Boss fandom, but also in YouTube in general, and in such a short amount of time. And to just quit because of this would basically, again, be a disservice to you all. And would just, basically just me saying, throwing up the middle finger and saying, I quit. There's no way that that's going to happen. So with that being said, please think about this, and please don't worry. Things are just changing a little bit, and things are going to still keep going. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. Please have a hell of a day. This is Demon Dagger Productions, signing off.